Hey folks, and welcome to part 13 of the Drill Dozer playthrough. In the last part, Jill had got herself incarcerated in the Clunk prison is where we're at right now. And the reason that being is because at the end of the previous part, we had cleared the area from fighting the boss, and then Jill had thought that her van, which it wasn't at the time, she thought she was getting in the correct van, and it ended up being a kind of covert sting operation. Also, in the last part, we was playing as her drill, just her drill along, and we pretty much rescued her from her imprisonment, and now we're kind of continuing the journey of trying to get out of this prison. And you see the prison guards, they're not really too keen on us escaping and all that good jazz, but it's just whatever at this point. Anyway, folks, how are you doing today? I'm doing just fine. Yeah, this part includes the most infuriating boss in this game, and I'm going to get to reasons why that boss is exactly why is it infuriating, at least to me. So yeah, we'll be getting to that very soon. Pretty much gonna be ranting at that part because it was the reason why this game, this playthrough, was supposed to be brought to you folks years ago, and it ended up being postponed because of the incident with the boss that I had, and that just kind of just ruined my plans. But you know what, whatever, we're here to deal with this now, and we're just gonna go ahead and drill a hole through these guys' soul and we're gonna go ahead and continue our adventure. Man, it's just, oh, when that part comes up, folks, you are in for one, well, I wouldn't say one heck of a ranting, but you're in for something, folks, because I'm just pretty much gonna explain the reasons why that this boss infuriates me, and I had to get that out of the way because that was kind of heating my progress. But yeah, onward to the adventure, folks. As I stated before, I'm doing pretty good today. A little tired. You know, I just started a new job, and with new jobs, you get tired and all that good jazz because your body has to get used to whatever shift you have to work with. So yeah, it's all that good jazz. I'll be okay after, a week or so. So to deal with, adjusting to that. But these guys right here, they're annoying. All you have to do is unscrew the top, and then you can be able to drill into them and make the machine explode into chips. So, no, not the Frito or Doritos kind, just the computer chips, which you use as currency. But you folks already know that by now. So anyway, we're gonna be making our way to a room here soon that is gonna be a treasure chest inside of it. I wasn't really expecting to find any treasure here, but this game is always full of surprises. And the fact that I didn't use a map to find it, I figure I'm not tooting my I'm not tooting my own horn here, but I kind of find that pretty impressive considering the fact that, I wish I would have used the guy during this, but I like playing, when I'm playing a game, I don't really like using a guy unless I'm absolutely stuck on something that I have no idea what to do. A good example of that, and I'm not going to be doing this by the way, but I guess like an example of, you needing a map to find anything is, I would say, Super Mario Sunshine. That game with the blue coins, that game, you have to find, oh man, those blue coins, and there are some that are hidden pretty well. I was watching, this was about, I think it was last year when he done his Super Mario Sunshine playthrough, if I'm not mistaken, and he was talking about how he had to use a guide to find all the blue coins, the ones that he couldn't see in plain sight, and he saved that for the last of his parts. And if I was to do a game where I had to go out of my way to find something at the end in order to 100% complete it, which I'm not really too keen on doing 100% completions unless it's something worthy of showing off, and Super Mario Sunshine, completing that 100% is not worthy of showing off. So kudos to him. I didn't think he was gonna do it, but kudos to him, and he got that postcard greeting at the end that that pisses him off if you have ever seen his review before. And yeah, so yeah, the only reason that I will go after 100% anything is just to show off something that's worthy. But right now we have sort of a mini boss right now that we have to go through. It's really not that hard to complete this. We're not getting to the rage just yet, folks. So basically what you have to do is you have to pretty much get rid of these bombs before they go off. So and if you don't get rid of them before they go off, it's pretty much kaboom. So long as you pretty much drill the right way. Remember these, the blue ones you drill, and then you have to drill the red ones, the opposite shoulder button on there. So just get used to that and you'll do okay. But oh man, that Super Mario Sunshine playthrough, just getting on a little tangent right quick, was Johnny did a good job on that. When I eventually get to Super Mario Sunshine, I'm not gonna be playing that, folks. Um, and the reason is, like, Super Mario Sunshine was, to me, a okay game. I never truly beaten it. Or I don't think I truly beaten it. I haven't played it in a while. But I haven't played that game in years. It was okay. I was kind of spoiled by Super Mario 64, which I'll be getting to soon after my eventual playthrough of Yoshi Island. I gotta get through that first for you folks. So I hope you folks are looking forward to, eventually when I get to that games. Yeah, I'm gonna have D do Super Mario Sunshine. He said he wanted to do it, so you know what? Let the co-host with the most. He's gonna be playing his own games on this channel pretty soon, folks, and I'm gonna be kind of like backseat gaming when he eventually does. So I hope you folks get used to hearing me in the background, talking and stuff like that, making jokes, and overall pretty much enjoying the playthrough experience. Because I'm not gonna be the only. Well, I'm gonna be pretty much not post commentary. I'm gonna be co-hosting. I'm gonna be the co-host when he eventually starts his own playthrough, and it's gonna be a weird feeling, but I'm figuring whatever playthrough he gets through is gonna be fun nonetheless. So we'll see whatever happens. And this thing is annoying. Just get away from me, jeez. But yeah, these things are annoying. You can't hit them straight up, which kind of sucks. But at least they give you a health here, so you can pretty much. We're getting close, folks. You're gonna hear the rage here. So we're getting close to the boss that I pretty much don't like, and I've been talking about for further parts now. So we're gonna be getting to that soon enough through this door here. So as soon as I open this door, we're gonna be facing the boss of this area, and man, don't I have some stuff to say about that. So prepare to hear the rage. And I don't know if you folks are used to hearing me rage out. Well, you kind of did during, that other boss battle, but oh man, I'm gonna try to stay as calm as possible, and I'm also gonna explain why this boss fight freaking sucks. So here's this douchebag right here. He's this guy is kind of like the chief of police, so what it seems, and he got his hands on a green diamond. And you see that thing back there that turned into kind of like a Voltron looking thing? Yeah, we're gonna be pretty much dismantling this thing from the inside. Sounds pretty easy and simple, right? Well, not to me, because I didn't know how to handle this boss fight. So here's what you do. You pretty much just avoid the missiles the best you can, run around, dodge, use the blocks as some sort of coverage, and then you do that. But that doesn't always land. It tricks you. And then once you do, you find an entrance inside the giant robot where there are going to be wires to disable. Sounds simple again, right? Well, you're being freaking timed. If you don't like timed missions, you're not gonna have a good time with this. Just like I didn't have a good time with this. So D, I know you, if you're watching, which is a possibility that you're not, you're gonna hate stuff like this because he doesn't like time stuff just like me. But basically, yeah, you're being timed. So you have to perfect the art of doing this with your drill. And if you mess up a single time, you might have a chance to redeem yourself, but it might not be all the time. So you have to perfect the art of doing this. It looks simple, right? Well, this is the edited version of it, as this took me multiple times to do this, folks. And you're seeing an unedited, well, you're seeing an edited, clean version of this that seems simple. See, I messed up right there, so I have to do that again. And bam, just barely enough time to drill into this thing in order to blow it up. Ugh. But yeah, basically, yeah, that is it. That's how it, and that's just one phase of the fight. You have to do this 2 more freaking times, folks. You really do. So you're seeing an edited version of this, thanks to the power of my editing skills, that you won't have to sit through 16 hours of me trying to do this over and over and over again. So let's go ahead and get into it. In this, oh man, this isn't even, oh man, this isn't fair. This is, to me, the worst part of the game once you get to this part, which is Area 5. So, if you liking this game so far, congratulations. You're gonna hate it when you get to this part. And if you had a good time with this part, well, congratulations. That makes you one of the few people who actually enjoy time segments within a video game. Me, I absolutely hate it, and I'd rather not deal with any video game that's dealing with time segments at all. It can be fun, but it can be frustrating at the same time. And you see how the drill just stopped in the middle of the animation right there? It shouldn't have did that. But man, no wonder no one really heard of this game before. It can be frustratingly hard, but once you get past this, it's really simple, really fun afterwards. And man, this right here is just, it's nuts, folks. And plus, you have to give yourself ample time enough to drill it. So if you make it at 1 second and you think you're going to be drilling through that, no, you're going to be ejected out faster than anything before. And see how it likes to, that thing likes to trick you like that, which makes this fight other BS by doing that over and over and over again. Yes, you can see I'm taking damage because I'm thinking that, yeah, hey, it's willing its arm back. Maybe it's gonna drill in that, but it keeps doing that over and over again. Yeah, I understand that you're smoking now and you want to be able to trick your enemies somehow, but God. Oh man, this is just, this part right here is just not fair, folks. It's really not. And this part right here is the most infuriating part. You can tackle this machine in any order you want. You don't have to follow the specific order that I'm doing. But if I was you, I would save this part definitely for last, because this part is the most frustrating part right here, because you're going through so much BS. But goodness, they put enough wires here to break to increase your time, because you're gonna need that, because you're gonna mess up multiple times unless you got the hang of this. See how it keep changes from blue to red to blue to red? Get used to that pattern. So you're gonna have to switch your trigger fingers on the fly for this one, folks. And if you're not good at that, you're gonna suffer on this part. As you can see, I'm pretty much drilling for multiple parts, pretty much to increase my time as much as I can. This took practice, folks. This really did. And once you got the practice down, then you're golden, folks. You really are. It's just practice that you're gonna have to do it. As I stated before, this was the raging point for me, and this is the final thing to drill out right here. As you can see, I got more than enough ample time to do that. But yeah, folks, this was the breaking point for me. This is why I rage quitted so many times with this game, because I couldn't do that part right there. I made it seem simple enough. Sure, editing can make anything look simple enough. But, oh man, I just didn't want you folks to go through so many times. It would have been probably like 3 parts on this alone, just me with my mess ups. But I was able to give it to you guys, conquer that fear, time, patience. You're just gonna need time and patience, but mostly, the most important, you're gonna need patience for that part. And with the area clear, the rage has settled down, and I am feeling my heart rate just skyrocketing, and it's calming down now. So from this part on, it's just easy times through the rest of the game here. So yeah, the rage has settled. But now we got 4 diamonds. We got yellow, blue. I think he said yellow, blue, red, and another color that I didn't really see. But we have 4 diamonds now. So with that, folks, we're gonna be we're getting close to the end of the game. So I'll see you in part 14. You folks have a great day and take care.